Welcome. This is Ken Donahue, and today I will be discussing aspects of neo-evolution. What is neo-evolution? First, let's discuss a little history of evolution so we can better understand what is neo-evolution. At the dawn of human existence, we were controlled by the nature that we lived in, and that environment was in control of our evolution. Eventually, we learned to control our environment through tools and farming. Then came our control over advanced technology, which has resulted in our ages being prolonged from an average 47 years old in 1900 to currently over 77 years old. We control our environment and we control our technology. So what's next? What's next in technology? Control of our own evolution, changing our genetics of our offspring, enhancing or altering our own biology with pharmaceuticals, and changing our own muscular skeletal system with robotics. To better understand neo-evolution as a technology, we will focus on a large affected group and the flexibility of robotic limbs by discussing the elderly and robotic legs. Currently, when the elderly suffer a broken knee or hip, they have several options: pain medicine, a wheelchair, or surgery to replace those joints. But what if there were another option? A shiny new set of robotic legs, or an exterior exoskeleton similar to this picture. The loss of or impaired mobility of the elderly is life-changing. With robotic legs, some old tech would no longer be a part of a senior's life, such as canes, wheelchairs, knee braces, and some medication could be reduced or eliminated due to substantial part of the anatomy being eliminated. This would result in more self-sufficiency, less medical problems associated with the legs, able to get around better with family and friends, and quite possibly be able to work more comfortably into their later years. The helpful artifacts of the past would take on the added status of poor and socially weak. The artifact of robotic legs would mean wealthy and socially powerful. Or, if variations of this technology are available to all, will we have elderly who might work well into their 80s, resulting in the loss of jobs for many of our youth, or slowing social change because the elderly refuse to turn over control to the next generation. Limb replacement is one technology that may work with several others like pharmaceuticals and genetic medicine for the purpose of prolonging and enhancing the lives of the elderly. I would think most of us believe this is a good thing, and it is, but it does have some ethical dilemmas. For instance, do we put new robotic legs on an elderly man who was once an Olympic sprinter, but now sadly has Alzheimer's? Maybe that is an easy decision for some, but who decides who gets to benefit from the latest in neo-evolution? Who decides how long these benefits will be allowed when jobs are scarce and all the people between 60 and 120 years old hold all the wealth and power? The answer may be in the question, but maybe neo-evolution becomes yet another technology that becomes so powerful that we lose control over our own self-directed evolution to the non-human technological artifact that we created. Should we continue to pursue future robotic limb replacement for the elderly? I think the answer is yes, because we cannot control the technology or who gets this technology. If we put limits on it in this country, how could we stop someone from going to another country to get the surgery? Even if it was not necessary, that same 70 to 90-year-old would come back to the US, go hiking, running, play golf, and then post his athletic exploits to Facebook for all his less mobile friends to see it. I think we know that the over 65 age group and the American Association of Retired Persons, the AARP, is one of the strongest political forces. Did I say 65? Wrong. The AARP is also aware of the demographic shifts in all the developing countries and is making sure they maintain their political control. That's why membership now starts at age 50. So this means as we age, we will become part of a large political class that will be in charge of how neo-technology and neo-evolution affects our society, even if it is detrimental to social change or the younger generation. But maybe we will make the right decisions, and we will maintain a healthy and constructive control on neo-evolution to the benefit of all, or lest we be puppets to the latest technologies or fads of neo-evolution. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. I'm thinking my legs will be a crimson red with black Adidas stripes. See you at the track.